Hey guys, what's going on? Gomer here. I know it's been a while. I was pretty much stuck without a computer or camera the entire summer break. But I got it back and didn't go to school today. Had another one of those infamous fucking stomach killers. I don't know what's going on. But I remember very first, every video before I always say I do a different dip and review them. Didn't really do that. I just kept Grizzly. I had Red Man. I don't know what all ones I had. But I'd always sit there every time I had a clean Grizzly. I'd sit there and say, "Oh, I'll get some next time. Guess I'll try something different." Well, the reason why I never really got anything else but Grizzly is I don't really have a job. Well, I don't have a job. It's a steady job right now, and therefore, the little money I get, it goes into what I want or need. And Grizzly being the brand that I dip, sometimes it's a need and a want at the same time. Because if I don't get it, there's gonna be some problems. But I got Longhorn Mint, which everyone calls it shit horn or whatever. Longhorn is one of the first dips I've ever gotten before I was of age. This is when I first started. I get one of the younger, or not the younger, the older guys, and they just came out. I had no idea what the brands were. I mean, this was before this shit. This warning label. It's before that. That's how long ago it is. But I'm gonna stop flatting my damn jaw and I'm gonna get a dip in. Hold on. That might help. I don't know what's going on in my throat. Oh yeah. Since my last video, the tower has grown taller. Oh shit. And unfortunately, for this to be my first video since I had it since the last time, I don't have my mud jug. It's in my mom's truck. So I hope the dead gods don't hate me too much for spinning or the mud jug gods for me spinning a bottle. Sorry, I'm all like just like can't talk right. It's just, I wasn't really feeling good, and I'm just all clustered fucked right now. Oh, I normally get a lot of shit for having this by the dipping community, but I went ahead. Since I dip so much, and I don't always have the money, I don't have the money I receive just cannot keep up with my dipping habits because I'm like a nicotine fiend. I went ahead and bought one of these electronic cigarette deals, and I will tell you, my mom got one of these, and she stopped smoking. I like this shit, but it won't make me stop dipping. I'm always gonna dip. Because it's not the whole nicotine thing. I mean, it's one of the things, the reason why I dip, but it's just have that big old fucking wad of tobacco in my mouth and just spit. But this shit right here, this ain't half bad. It's helped me slow down a little bit, like not dip so much. But I mean, this shit ain't bad. There's a shit ton of fucking flavors for this stuff. Like this right here, it's called tiger's blood. Weird name, but this shit's like when you know, hold on. Like when you breathe the shit, when you blow the shit out of your mouth, the vapor, it's sort of like cotton candy. And I've been like, I started got to gain 5 pounds off this shit. But, I mean, it's good. It's a good alternative for me to have, like for family events. I mean, my family knows I dip and everything, and it's just some of my family members, they hate dip. The smell, the sight of it alone just makes me want to gag. So I mean, when I dip on in these family functions, I'd like family reunions, I'd have to go off somewhere else and do it. So so that they can remain comfortable. This right here, because a lot of my family members smoke, and some of them are switching over these as well. But this is something I could do to keep the at least get the nicotine in me. But I'll never stop dipping. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But I hate Longhorn. Although I like, out of all the shitty dips, the cheapo shit like Kayak and all that, Longhorn Mint is the first one I'll get if it comes down to cheap dip. Because it doesn't taste as shitty. But as you can see, when you dip anything else, like at least Grizzly or Skull or Copenhagen, when you spit, there's at least it's getting black or it's a really dark brown. This shit is almost as clear as water. I mean, what is the Longhorn? Get your fucking make some decent dip. I mean, I know you guys ain't that I know it's cheap shit, but come on. Make it at least higher quality or something. I know I ain't the only one that says this, but I mean, the companies that make these really shitty dips, what in the hell? Do they honestly believe that their dip is a good dip? It's pointless. Like, what in the fuck? But, there are 2 categories out of overall dips, and I'm gonna rate it on that, and then I'm gonna rate it on. Here, I'm a little off camera here. One that's of all dips, every brand, to out of all like the cheapo like shit dips. Like I'll compare it to like in the ranks of Kayak, Timberwolf, Redman, the Redman dip. Those shitty, cheap dips that you see like in the gas station, $1 something a can or whatever. Alright, for all the shitty dips, I'm gonna give this about a 9. Overall, it's gonna be about 4. But I don't know what. I'm gonna make I don't know. Should I make this a really long ass video, about 15 minutes, or should I make another one? I'm lazy. I'll make this at least a 15-minute video. Over the summer, or since I've been away, I've done a paid internship with the fire department here in my town, and that was it was good. I mean, I liked it, even though a lot of it was mainly like cleaning. I mean, I'm not a clean person. I don't really like cleaning, but when it just came down to cleaning there, I mean, it wasn't that bad. I got along with the guys there, and you know, and it seemed like couldn't if you had a frown on your face or whatever, you're having a shitty day. That it seemed like they at least try to make it, to where you couldn't frown. They always had you laughing or something. Um, and it put me back in, when I was 5. Put me in that little kid mode because anytime we got to we used to ride in one of their trucks. To go to a different station or something, because there was about 4 of us. You couldn't put us all in some of like the smaller trucks that just one guy goes in. But just to ride in one of the engines, it put me like back when I was 5 years old. I was like, yeah, that put the little kid back in me. I was happy and shit. Just stepping out of it, man. I was like a little kid again. We were supposed to be able to go on runs with them, but our hours were from 9 in the morning till noon, and shit doesn't happen between those times. It seems to happen. They seem to get the runs after noon. So I was just kind of like, that sucks. I mean, I at least wanted to see what they do on a job when they get a run, no matter what it is. I wanted to see what they do, because I mean, I just sit there and I'll see it going on in the distance. I don't know what they're actually doing. I would like to see what they do. Well, about a week or two after my internship ended, the trailer next to me caught on fire. So I get to see what they do in case of a fire. Which, I got to see the guys my bosses or whatever, the full-time guys were pretty much our bosses. Like, they told us what to do and all that. And I got to see what they did, and I got to see them and talk to a couple of them for a little bit. But, everybody got out of that trailer just fine. No one got hurt as far as I know. I haven't really heard all too much. All I know is everybody got out safe. So, as far as that goes, I'm I was asked to I guess to come back and to be a volunteer fireman. So I filled out the paperwork, and I'm just waiting on to hear what's going on with that. That's a big touch in my personal life. I'm not getting nothing out of this fucking Longhorn. Shit. Seems like I have to take a drink to get a decent, fucking, I don't know. It dries my mouth out. I don't know why. Like, you ever get those dips? Y'all ever get those dips where you throw it in and it just like dries your fucking mouth out? I think this is an old dip. They just don't really look moist. If you ever notice, a good moist dip's black. And when it gets a little dry, it kind of looks black, but then when you look closely at it, it's brown. Because it's drying out. That's what's going on. So yeah. Well, that's all I got for now. This is Gomer. Keep them lips packed. Keep spitting black, my friends. Later.